What is up, guys? Back here with another video for Team Mushy. So this person also has Deoxys speed, which could prove to be a problem. So he goes straight for Badger, who's probably gonna have Stealth Rock, so I'm gonna go for Taunt. Unless if he goes to Earthquake, that's whatever. I can still set up that Stealth Rocks anyway. So I get up the Stealth Rocks. He goes for the Iron Tail. I don't know why he goes for Iron Tail, but he does. Maybe there's... Actually, that might increase one of his stats, but I think that's Steel Wing that increases stats when it hits. But, not much he really likes... Wait, it doesn't have... Yeah, so Rodon is going to go in. He doesn't have anything that's really going to want to take that Will-O-Wisp. So he might stay in. Yeah. So he goes straight for the Outrage. I'm going to get the Burn off on him. So he's no longer taunted, which could be a problem. Oh, never mind, because he's locked into Outrage. So it looks like I could have just Hydro Pumped him from the beginning. Save myself some time, but you know. So Speedy comes in. It has pressure. I'm gonna go for that Pain Split. Or, I don't know. Actually, nah, now I'm gonna go into Musharna. So it is Drain Punch. He has no Dark type, so I'm gonna feel free to just start getting off a barrier. Because he's gonna try and go into Pincer if he does switch into something. But with the barrier 2 up, so hopefully he doesn't switch out. Hopefully he goes for some entry hazards, which won't be a problem because I won't be switching out anytime soon. Oh, he has Dark Pulse actually. So I'm gonna go for that barrier. Get some leftovers recovery. Then I'm gonna go for that Calm Mind. Unfortunately, this thing probably has Calm Mind too, which could be a problem. Never mind. Nah. Because we have stored power. I don't think it gets that. So our Psychic type move is a little bit more, I don't know. We're about the same special defense bulk and has a little more special attack, but when you consider the rising base power that stored power is going to have, we're definitely going to be superior in this battle. But he doesn't know that. So we're now back at full. We'll go for another. See, it looks like we're both just going to have a battle to the Calm Minds. She's probably going to go for another Calm Mind next turn, not realizing how much damage this is going to do. So, currently we have 14 stages, 14 times 20. That's going to be around 260, so 280. So I'm tempted to go for another barrier, so get a little bit extra damage. No, I'm going to go straight for that stored power, because I'm... So we do 49%, which is solid. So he goes for that D-Pulse, only doing 25%, because... So now this guy is done. He's probably going to forfeit, because that seems to be the trend here. So he goes back into Speedy. Hopefully... Yeah, so another thing that Musharna doesn't like to have to deal with is things that can get rid of your stat changes. So if it has a move like that, that could be a problem. But I don't think it does, because it would have just gone for earlier. So yeah, he goes for the extreme speed. We're going to get 2 more barriers up, just to really be a dick. Pardon my French. So yeah. It's another extreme speed. Go straight for that barrier. He's doing so little damage that leftovers is healing me for more, so now we're just going to stored power everything. So right now this is 18 stages. So at 18 stages, 18 times 20, well, 18 times 2 is 36, so that's 380 base power. 380 plus 50% would be roughly, I want to say 50% of 380 be 190. So 190 plus that is what our base power is here, because you have to count off. So he gets that flinch, which I'm not too concerned about. But pretty much this, what I'm trying to say here is that this is, I think it's almost 500 base power with the stab. So yeah, nothing wants to take that to the face. I never really ran entry hazards, and I never understood why people did them until now. So he gets, lowers my attack, so that might be affecting the stored power, but it doesn't matter. So I have to give this guy some credit for staying in. For another stored power. So he gets the extra 23%, which is a good amount considering I'm at 4 times defense, but you know, GG. Yeah, so that was Musharna doing some work. So let's go for another battle, because why not? Yeah, that was from last battle. I forgot to claim the victory. There we go. So actually I haven't, yeah, so even though this is a new account, we're doing really good here with Mr. Semi Shenanigans, because these teams have been doing a lot better than the teams that I played before this, which is, I don't know why, but it's nice. No, I know that it's, yeah, you get it. You get what I'm trying to say. So let's go to Deoxys. So he goes into the Metacham. We're just going to be like, screw you, Metacham, knock off. Well, he goes for the fake out. So that breaks the sash. So now we're at a crossroads here. Do I want to, yeah, I can't go for it. So, let's see here. What do I want to do? Yeah, we'll just go for the Stealth Rocks. Oh, he has Bullet Punch, which really was a bad move. So it's not going to go get the KO. But now we're going to set up some spikes. He gets the Ice Punch. So now we know he has Ice Punch. I'm pretty sure Rotom's going to be able to get off a Will-O-Wisp. Okay, no, he sees the Will-O-Wisp coming, goes into Latias. Good move, good move. He does have Sableye, so I'm not going to want to move into that. So I go for, who do I want to switch it to? Yeah. I might have to sack this guy. No, I can't sack him, I need him. Decisions, decisions, decisions. I'm going to go into Aegislash, because I really don't know what to do here. Oh, it has the fog, lowering my evasion and all sorts of shenanigans. Look at that Shadow Claw. Should be a KO. Yeah, that's a KO. So, although we lost the hazards, I don't think anything else of his. Oh, another thing he has is Quagsire, so that could also be a problem considering Quagsire is unaware. Actually, no, that won't be a problem. So he goes into this. We're going to switch an Arcanine. He's going to go for the Will-O-Wisp. I'm going to go straight for that Flare Blitz. Okay, now he sees it, goes into Quagsire. No, unfortunately, really isn't much. I could go for the close combat, but that's not going to do too much. Class score is really one of those things that I always hated fighting. Just because of that unaware. I'm going to go into Rotom. He goes for the Toxic, which, good thing I got rid of Arcanine there. Let's see here, Will-O-Wisp. He goes for the Protect, I'm going to go for the Will-O-Wisp. Because nothing as toxic on my team, so really, he can't really switch in. Oh, so he switches into Sableye. I guess he gave up on it. I don't know. So I go straight for the Hydro Pump, just trying to. But unfortunately, that's not going to be enough to take on the Sableye. So I'm going to go for a Charge Beam and then another Hydro Pump. Yeah, so we get that special attack up. I'm going to go for another Hydro Pump, hope it's enough. So he goes for the knockoff, gets the KO. I want to go Nikolai's score, but I don't know. We have to go back into Arcanine. I don't know, because I did. No, this Quagsire is at 93%, so he's gonna go into that. Actually, he might think that either he's gonna switch into Quagsire and be like, haha, I didn't learn his lesson. Yeah, I didn't learn. Oh, he goes into Clissport this time. So there's that. He gets a whatever on him. He goes for the Protect, really just trying to stall me out here. Well, he's really trying to stall up his health. I'm actually going to go for the Overheat now, because I really don't see another use for it. And since this is a specially physically defensive Pokemon, I'm going to try and get off it. Yeah. So, it looks like I just lost Arcanine. But, yeah, so now he goes into Quagsire. We did get the crit though, so that's nice. But unfortunately I can't get off a close combat or anything. It is unaware, so I'm just going to go into Aegislash and go straight for that Sacred, or that Shadow Claw. He goes for the Protect, trying to see through me. I'm going to go for a King Shield, predicting that attack. No, he goes in for Recover. So, no, I'm an idiot. He goes for Protect again. Oh, he doesn't go for Protect. Well, we're not doing anything to Quagsire right now. So, I'm going to go into Musharna. No, never mind. Yeah, so we just lost this battle, which we haven't been doing too much losing on this channel. I sent out Musharna earlier. I could have used it, because even though these stat boosts don't mean anything against Quagsire, we get that Stored Power gets a boosted base damage, which with enough boost would be enough to take it out. So unfortunately this person is a good user of Sableye and left it in because if the Sableye wasn't there, I'd be fine with setting up. So we pretty much lost this. So not too much good going on here. I'll go for a Calm Mind. He goes for the Infestation, just trying to get that base amount of damage, so we're locked in now. It might not have Unaware, which if it didn't, that'd be pretty nice. So he doesn't know that we have Rest, so he's going for that Toxic. I'm gonna go for another Calm Mind. He goes for another Infestation. Now, with, let's see, 3, so 6, so 8 stages, 8 times 2, 16, so we're at enough base power, we should be able to get the KO. Let's see. No, we don't have enough base power. But, so what we're going to do now is go for that Rest, because he's probably going to stay in, and we're just going to heal off. I forgot to mention last time, or when I first made that video, was why I was running Synchronize versus, I mean, its other ability, Telepathy, is good for doubles, but it has no use in singles. So, we're just going to take advantage of this sleep so far. He goes for another Infestation, trying to get off as much damage as possible. So I might be able to take the battle, it depends on whether or not he's smart enough to switch into Sableye. He goes for Recover. He's really just trying to get off another Toxic on me. That's what he's going for here. Yeah. So I'm gonna go for the Stored Power actually. So yeah, he wakes up. I'm pretty sure Musharna's been faster though, has he? Let's see. No. Musharna is not faster. That's unfortunate. So we're gonna get up another barrier. He actually isn't smart enough to go for the... I'd expect him to go for the toxic by now. But apparently he just gave up on that dream. Oh, he's trying to get as much infestation damage off. I'm gonna go for the second rest. Nah, he sees right through that rest. Goes into Gliscor, which must have sword stance. Because otherwise, we'll just be kicking its ass. Okay, he's going in for that knockoff. Right away. I don't think he knows about our stored power here. If he doesn't know that it's a psychic type move, maybe we can turn this around. Opponent's starting to take a little bit of time thinking about his actions. He's actually probably looking up stored power now. No, so he goes right into that Metacham. So I will be waking up this turn. Unfortunately for him. Okay, now he gets off the fake out. Which really, I don't know why he went into Metacham, to be honest. Let's get off the stored power. This will one-hit KO this Metacham. Okay, no. So now he knows. He's like, yeah, now I gotta go into Sableye. Let's see here. Yeah, this is pretty much GG. Because now that he knows, I'm not gonna get another chance to switch on the Sableye. Go straight for that Earthquake. This is a really long battle. So what I'm gonna do actually. So this guy's an idiot. I'm gonna go for Ice Fang. That's 4 times effective against that Gliscor, unless he has Ice Fang too. That could be a problem. So he sees Ice Fang. You know, I'm gonna go into Quagsire. Get rid of Quagsy. It's gonna be taking damage. It reset its Toxic Staller. That's Toxic Staller. What am I talking about? It reset its Toxic ticking. Yeah, Toxic thing. So it's not gonna be taking too much damage from that. But I'm pretty sure Infestation goes away after you knock out the Pokemon. So yeah, we might be able to turn this around with the Gliscor. So he goes for the fake out. Actually, I think he used Ice Punch earlier. Let me look at that. That could be a problem. Bullet Punch, Bullet Punch. Yeah, he has Ice Punch, so we're screwed. Yeah, that's no, it's not going to survive that. That's for sure. I'm gonna go straight for that Shadow Claw. If he switches in, this is the deciding moment. If he switches into Sableye here, he lost the game, without a doubt. Because I can set up my Musharna right up against this Pokemon. So, oh no, he goes into Scizor. Damn it. So I'm gonna go into that King Shield. Really, we're knocking on 20 minutes for this video now. It's rather long. She goes for the Aerial Ace, lowers his attack. I'm gonna go for the Shadow Claw. He goes, Sword Stance. So he's persistent. I'm gonna get another Sword Stance. I'm gonna get Shadow Claw. Yeah, he does go into Sableye. So this game could be turning around, guys. Could be turned around. see. Yeah, Musharna's at 78%, which isn't the most. I think they did knock off his leftovers earlier, so setting up's going to be a little more difficult. So we'll see what he goes into. This potentially looks like Aegis Slash could have saved me. So now would be a good time to point out that Musharna is good, and it can set up and do some serious work. And it does fill a role, but I wouldn't say that it's going to be here. There are times when it will become your king player, like your MVP, and it will always be decent to good. You will usually always get at least a 1-for-1, but don't expect it to be doing anything crazy. So I go in for the King Shield, which fails. I must have used it last. I don't know. So I go for the Shadow Claw. He goes for the Thunder Punch. So I get off that, knock him out. Hopefully he goes into the Scizor here. No, he goes into Gliscor, of course, which could or could not be good. She goes for the Protect, I go for the King Shield. Or no, I go for Swords Dance because I'm an idiot. There's King Shield. He goes for Substitute. So we're just going to Shadow Claw. He goes for the knockoff. I get the weakness policy, but it doesn't matter at this point because I'm slower than him, so there's nothing I can do. But I'm going to go straight in for a second Shadow Claw because if he goes in for another Substitute, no, he goes for the Protect. So yeah, he's at 100%. He's going to go for the Substitute right away, though, I'm predicting on this. Next thing, so this might be Musharna saving my ass. Or it might be Musharna not saving my ass. We'll see. This has actually been a really long battle now that I'm looking at it. So he's not getting it. So now, yeah, he finally does knock that off. So now if he goes, well, let's see what he does here. Yeah, he's going straight for the knockoffs, trying to get off as much damage as possible. Unfortunately for him, it doesn't look like he has any form of setting up. Oh, he has Toxic. And that's what his mate says. He's going for a knockoff Toxic kind of thing. So we're going to get off 4 barriers and then go straight in for that rest. Yeah. Okay, so he has U-turn, trying to get off some decent damage there. So now I'm asleep. He gets a crit. He gets lucky on that crit. So I'm gonna just start spamming rest. It's another knockoff. He's probably gonna switch into Scizor and go for another U-turn if he's smart. No, he's not smart, it looks like. I really didn't feel like taking. I was really afraid of him getting a second crit on that knockoff. If I can get 1 or 2 Calm Minds, yeah, if I can get 2 Calm Minds, I would say this game is ours. Yeah, he says you win. So yeah, that was Musharna. So that was actually, that's one reason. See, I probably would have quit the game actually if I wasn't doing a video. But there you can see how even if it looks like you're in a rough spot, there are ways to turn it around and just don't give up. I also, one thing I've learned now, I think even since I just started YouTube, is that not to try and force the strategy. Because even though Musharna is just the base strategy here, not to push it, and because if you just go out of your way to set it up, it's gonna have some problems. So really, his main mistake here was letting me take out that Sableye. If he didn't, then that probably would have been a win for him. So yeah, guys, if you made it this far, that's awesome. But I will see you guys later.